Nearly half of all people living in North Dakota are registered gun owners, but our state is not a stand-your-ground state. That means gun owners cannot use deadly force in self-defense in a public place unless there is no alternative.
Yeah, so what would you do if you were carrying your firearm and you had to make that split-second decision between using it or not using it to defend yourself from an attacker?
New this morning, we're putting North Dakota first to see how this issue and future legislation could affect you.
Right now in North Dakota, if you are being attacked and you shoot the perpetrator, the family can sue you.
Representative Jeff Magrum is working to change that.
There's no reason a victim should have to worry about getting charged with something when they're just defending themselves or others.
By leading the effort to add stand your ground to North Dakota's Castle Doctrine.
If you're not in your home or your RV or your place of work, for example, if you're out in the parking lot and someone is attempting to use excessive or deadly force against you, where do you retreat to and what is considered a retreat?
Let's recap. The Castle Doctrine allows you to use your firearm for self-defense in your home, RV, and place of work, and you do not have the duty to retreat. But as the law currently stands in North Dakota, if you're in your yard or in public, you have the duty to retreat before you can use your firearm. Additionally, you have to actively attempt to force the attacker to retreat. Magrum's Stand Your Ground bill would omit that burden.
Texas has a Stand Your Ground bill, so there was no time in that church shooting. If you watch the video, you'll see that they had to react fast to prevent a major loss of life. So they didn't have time to think about if they're going to get sued by a family member or anything like that. So they were able to act, and now they are protected by the law.
Representative Magrum tells us he's reintroducing the Stand Your Ground bill in the next legislative session. If it passes, Magrum says it will empower victims by reducing barriers for self-defense. However, it would be unlawful to use more force than necessary.
You can read a full summary of the current law as it stands on KXNet.com. The Stand Your Ground House bill failed by a vote of 41 to 49 during the last legislative session in 2019.
Definitely keep an eye on that. And it takes us to our question of the day, which you can find on Facebook at KX News and KX News Minot.
Do you think Stand Your Ground should be added to North Dakota's Castle Doctrine? Well, it looks like 84% are saying yes and 16% are saying no.
A popular yes vote this morning, so yeah, be sure to join us in on that conversation.